What's good, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome to another edition of Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. It's your gracious host,
featuring Hazmat and DJ Needles of Area 13. It's the rebroadcast on 5 Farm Studio Radio.
Very special night. We got a special
over DJ
spotlight edition
Needles
going down here tonight.
So keep your ears open and listen to the interview. Area 13.
If you're an independent artist and you would like your music played on air, definitely go ahead and follow me. The Twitter handle is @JustHitsAdonis. That's JustHitsAdonis. Once again, that's JustHitsAdonis. JustHitsAdonis. You feel me? Go ahead and listen to me every single Monday and Wednesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You dig? That's Cali time if you don't know. And again, it's on www.jamcityamerica.com. And if you want to go ahead and actually listen off your telephonic device, we can definitely accommodate you on that. It's no problem. You got to go ahead and download the free application TuneIn Radio. That's TuneIn Radio. And once you have done that, go ahead and add Jam City America to your favorites. And once you add us to your favorites, you can go ahead and again listen in every single Monday and Wednesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. The only, and I do mean literally the only hip-hop rap radio station putting it down and holding it down for JamCityAmerica.com. Phone lines are always open. You can call in at 510, that's area code 510-470-6848. And once again, that number is 510-470-6848. You dig? And as I said tonight, ladies and gentlemen, got a special, very special treat for y'all. Once again, we're doing a spotlight edition here on Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. I got joining me here tonight in the building with me, I got the homie Hazmat 13, you know what I'm saying, representing Area 13 out of Los Angeles, California. What's up with you, bruh?
What up? How we doing tonight?
Oh man, chillin'. I also believe we got the homie Needles. He's the producer working with the homie Hazmat Area 13 joining us as well. What's going on with you, Playboy?
You know, trying to stay cool out here in AZ. You know how it is.
Oh, it's good. Thank y'all for joining us here today, gentlemen. Appreciate that. You feel me? Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to accompany us and talk to us here on Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. We'll be playing their music tonight. You feel me? They got a lot of hot bangers, a lot of good stuff going down. You feel me? You guys have actually been introduced to Hazmat Area 13 song Unmatchable. You feel me? That's the slapper, the knocker that I've been playing for y'all the last couple of weeks. Very dope track. We're about to go ahead and get into that in a second. But before we get into all that good shit, Hazmat and you know what I'm saying, Needles, before we actually go ahead and start playing the music, why don't you go ahead and take the time to introduce yourself to the both of us, let all my listeners know about you, give us a brief introduction about yourself, and then also as you're doing that, go ahead and give everybody your contact information so they know exactly how to go ahead and go about contacting you. The floor is yours. Handle that shit, bro.
Hazmat 13. I'm from the 818. Set them straight. You can reach me at Facebook, www.facebook.com, The Real Hazmat 13. Also, you can reach the group Area 13, www.facebook.com/Area-13. Basically, started rapping when I was about 15 years old. Been in love with the music and the culture since day one. Grew up listening to, NWA, Eazy-E, Rakim, Kool Moe Dee, basically all the legends, and with the homies just started freestyling, fooling around, and they got more serious with the music on a site called Dope Tracks, and that's where I met DJ Needles. And we formed Area 13 with another member, Rock 13.
No doubt. Okay. And go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know a little bit about you. And at the same time, go ahead and throw your Twitter handle and all your contact information so we know exactly where to go ahead and find you. Go ahead.
Yeah, DJ Needles, Area 13, representing. You can reach www.facebook, DJ Needles, or, Twitter, www.twitter. .com/Needles8Z. Find Area 13 and DJ Needles one page. But yeah, man, I'm a seasoned vet, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the golden era, you know, my brother DJ back in the 70s, my uncle DJ'd in the 60s. So I had access to records, and I just got the buzz from them. And used to DJ around here way, you know, earned my little name. I was DJ to DJ back in the day. Then, you know, get my things hooked up, couple tracks out here, put in work. You know, started later out here, Mary Jo Records. My first really group was a collab just like I'm doing now, LA and Philly. It was X Factor. My boy DJ Flip, I want to give a big up to Flip and MCA. That's who I first got on here. Real talk. Straight hip hop. But yeah, man, after that, went on Dope Chat, I met Hazmat, and we like blew the spot up. Like he was the battle king, and like I was like a ninja. I was just bombing with beats. Yeah. We hooked up and like it was like perfect combination, yeah. You know, it was on. And then like you say, my dude Ross, always was in the group out here. We had a group, Something Got a Wise, Golden Time, doing my thing with him, and I always had his back. So once we met Hazmat 13, it was just natural thing. Come up Area 13. We're the aliens of the industry.
Yep.
No Chinese shit.
None.
No kitty coin.
Nope.
None of that fucking fake shit.
Oh, straight up. You know,
I said, fuck swagging.
God knows the industry's at these days, you know what I mean? And I'm glad you guys actually have that attitude, because you feel me, not enough people do, you feel me? I think a lot of the times we kind of cater to what's going on out there in the mainstream, what's going on out there, and it kind of takes away from what we're really trying to do out here, you know what I'm saying? So again, glad we got y'all on the show over here, and I'm glad y'all can be here to go ahead and chop up okay?
Thank you for having us.
No problem. Let's go ahead and get started, gentlemen. I guess I'll go ahead and direct this first question to the both of y'all. It's a question that I normally typically do ask a lot of my folks who do come on here and speak with me. Since this is Hip Hop Elements All City Radio, and it's a hip hop based show, tell me something, gentlemen. This is going out to the both of you. What is hip hop music to you? What does it mean to you personally? Take the floor and explain it to us, bro, in your own words.
Go ahead, dude. Me personally, like I said, I grew up, when I started listening to hip hop, it was all about skills. Everybody had a niche, you know. Nobody was trying to sound like the next guy.
Yep.
It always had to be like something creative, you know, and I like a message, you know what I'm saying? To me, bring something that you could give to the people, you know, make them think. I know everybody wants to dance and all that, and that's all good, but we need something positive in this world of evil, dude. We need some more positive things instead of greed and, you know, showing somebody with guns or, you know, I'm pimping, you know, hoes and that. Look, man, everybody done did what they did. You know, everybody done been on the street. You know, that shit belongs out there in the street. But you strive to get beyond that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I think if you're gonna represent, I'm like, I got kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a 15-year-old. I wanna show something positive. That's why when I look at TV, I don't want to looking at them clowns, man. I just think hip hop needs to go back to something more pure to the form that it was when it started. I know I gotta evolve, but I think, come on, man, everybody can't be something Drake and Lil Wayne or whoever these dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be pop. It ain't mad. Somebody gotta do it. But come on, man, bring it back. Play some other shit, man. Don't just play that old shit all the time. It's whole music. All right. Yeah, play something with some knowledge, man.
Matt, how about yourself? What does hip hop music mean to you personally yourself?
You know, it's more of just a culture. It's not just it's a way of life. You know, it's you know, graffiti, breakdancing, all that stuff that started, you know, hip hop in the beginning, and then like Needles was saying, you know, gotta come with some skills. You know, now it's just a bunch of cookie cutters and formula that the industry's just pushing, and if you ain't conforming to it, you know, you're not even getting any airplay, and that's not even just for the independents. That's for like legends like Ice Cube or Dub C, or, you know, no play on the airwaves, no promotion, nothing. I mean, luckily he does movies and stuff so he can stay in the public's eye. But like Dub C is like a legend, low profile. that takes me back to, you know, back in the day with DJ Aladdin.
Yeah.
You know, so I like all that turntablism.
Yeah.
And that's why when I hooked up with Needles, it was just a real good fit. Because, you know, he had the sound that I really liked, and I wanted to incorporate that into my music, and then, you know, the rest is history.
Okay.
So that's what it means to me.
All right, no doubt for sure. And talk to me about your names, your aliases. How did you get your name Hazmat 13? I know you had mentioned that it was part of your group, but talk to me about that some more. As to how did the name come about? Is it something that you created for yourself?
Yeah, I created it myself. I mean, originally it was you know, just Hazmat, but there's a lot of Hazmats out there. So I just took, you know, the 13th the day I was born on, and I just was spinning, and I've always been kind of a wild character. So one of my buddies from back in the day when I used to free with him, you know, one day he said, "Man, your name should be Hazmat. You're hazardous material." And like from there on, and you know, it fits. It fits. When I'm battling people, you know, I like to have that persona because I will get in your ass with the punchline.
Straight up, no doubt. Okay, DJ Needles, how about yourself?
Funny, because like I said, back in the day when I had my cousins, and we was called Two Brothers and a Cousin. We had a group, and I was known. My middle name is Ray, so they called me He's Ray the DJ. So when I hooked up with X Factor with Slip and all them, you know, cause I always was, like I said, I used to base myself off of like Guru and Premier, and I love Premier because I like the way he hooked up beats and his scratching. So when I cut, you know, I used to cut. That's all I used to do is make beats and cut. And then we was riding to Cali one day with Slip, and we going to I think it's right after wherever it was, Needles, Arizona, and we looked up and they said Needles. That's your new name, man, because you cold on them turntables.
That's right.
And they ass up. We're gonna call you Needles. I'm like, that's what it is.
That's what's up.
Fuck every sitting, man. DJ Needles in the place to be.
Yeah.
Needles representing Area 13, coming up out of Southern California, the Los Angeles area, you dig? You gentlemen have, I didn't ask you, gentlemen have any music videos or anything like that we can check out on YouTube, Vimeo, World Star Hip Hop, anything like that is out there right now that my listeners can go check out?
I have a couple of videos on Reverb Nation. Once again, www.reverbnation.com/Hazmat13. And there's videos for All a Dream, I believe, was also on I think that's on your account on YouTube.
Yeah, it's www.youtube.com/Needleworks. And yeah, you can get all the videos.
Lots of videos.
Yeah, lots of videos, lots of little things we do in the studio on there.
We're actually in the process of putting together a bit of a documentary also with some video footage and going to start shooting some videos for the new album we're producing. So.
Talk to us more about that documentary. Give us some insight onto exactly what it is. What can we expect from it? How far along are you with it? How has the overall experience been for you as far as filming that documentary?
You know, we've just been basically setting up, you know, I've been going to Phoenix once, I'm trying to go once a month. I went down recently for my birthday in August and started shooting some film in it. And basically, I got the concept in my mind, I got some of the footage, and I'm going to start shooting some stuff, but I want to expose a lot of the bullshit and shenanigans of the shysters just out there. I mean, I've never... You know, the whole thing that bugs me is this pay-to-play bullshit. Where you basically got some application taker, you know, taking a huge percentage, and you're busting your ass. Not only you got to perform, but then you got to give him like 70% of the ticket sales money. It's just ludicrous. So I kind of want to go undercover and expose a little bit of that also in the documentary. Kind of just, you know, go undercover in them and just get them on tape showing how shifty and shady they are. Because it's really not what America, like the commercialized view of hip-hop is and American Idol and all that bullshit for the struggling upcoming artists. It's a lot harder than that and a lot more shady motherfuckers just trying to take advantage of situations, you know?
I'm very glad you said that. That sounds real cool to me right there, because it's funny you say that. I was just having a conversation with one of our other DJs here on Jamcityradio about that same shit last night. She's been in a band for over 20 years, and she's been all over the country, really traveling, really doing it, really putting in work. And then all of a sudden, we come around to like 2012, 2013, trying to get off stuff, and motherfuckers are trying to charge her to come play. Wait a minute, part of the game is this. And by the way, she's more into jazz and rock and to other forms of music, and for a very long time. Shout out to my homegirl Chrissy out there in North Carolina doing her thing. But yeah, she was saying the exact same thing you were, bro. Just like, what the fuck? Talk to me about that pay to play shit. Like, in your own personal opinion, how did that come about? Why is it going on? And give us more insight as to into your own opinion. And you too, DJ Needles. What the fuck is the deal with that? What's going on?
Let me jump in first. Yeah, I came from, like I said, I've been doing this for a while, and yeah, back in the day, man, you went out, it was like, hey, somebody's coming, and we want you to play, you know, and you might have went out and flyered and helped promote the show, you know, whatever, and you bring your crowd, and there was never no pay, you know, you got to sell these many tickets, or you got to pay this much, this, so. That shit to me, when I heard that shit, I was like, dude, I refuse to do that. I would never do that shit. I think it's just some kind of bullshit hustle where these guys like Hazmat saying, it's a sham.
It's a sham.
It's crazy to me. It's like, look, man, you know, I'd rather go out and get my own venue and promote my own event, you know, and do my own thing than pay some jackass whack promoter and shit who's gonna settle his ass and make you do the work. Did he reap the benefits?
He ain't even gonna. I gotta chime in on that too, because these motherfuckers won't even promote that shit.
No.
So basically, they just sit there, take the application, and take your money up front for you to go run out and promote their event and sell their tickets.
Yeah, I don't understand it, man. I'm really confused. And like I said, I'm from the old school, so I don't believe in that shit.
And one thing I was going to say, Hazmat, I hear exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what those motherfuckers they've been actually doing this for the longest time out here in the Bay Area. What they'll do is they'll put you on, but they're going to ask you, hey, you have to go sell this amount of tickets, because they want you to not only go make money for them, but at the same time, they want you to insure motherfuckers at their show. But see, here's the problem with that. And this always happens. And correct me if I'm wrong. The wackest motherfucker, the lamest people will end up bringing the most people, and they'll look like their set will be this huge, big fucking spectacle, you know what I'm saying? But the people who are really are not able to bring enough people for whatever reason. But the problem is, the whack motherfucker set will look huge, and as soon as they're done, they take the entire crowd with them and leave.
Oh yeah, because that's their family.
Yep. That's the MO out here too in AZ. The same bullshit.
It's just their family, cousins, and nephews, and whatever.
Exactly.
They ain't got no real fans.
They just happen to have a lot of family members who are down for them. You know what I mean? But you know, I think that's cool. You know, I personally don't have that kind of luxury. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see that as being a cool thing. But you know, it's kind of like don't put yourself out there as being the shit. You know what you're trying to do. You know you're kind of using the game to your advantage. If it wasn't like this, and you know it really requires you to have some real talent and come out here and really do it, you know your ass would not be up there, bro.
Yeah, exactly. 100.
And I think we're gonna go ahead and hold off on the rest of the. We're gonna go ahead and actually get into the music right now for a good minute. I'm gonna go ahead and actually play two songs back to back. The first one I want to play is the Unmatchable. You know what I'm saying? The dark, the grimy, that music that puts you in that grimy state of mind. You know what I'm saying? This is the definition of some real underground shit right here. So that's the reason why I've been playing this track off the hook. Definitely big shout out to all you guys for producing this and putting this one together. And the song after that I will play immediately right after will be The Green Dragon. So go ahead, before I play the tracks, go ahead, why don't you guys go ahead and take about a couple of minutes to talk to us about Unmatchable and Green Dragon, and I'll play both of those for my listeners right now.
Unmatchable. When did I do Unmatchable?
Man, Unmatchable's been sitting in the can for quite a while. But yeah, that was one of the earliest tracks we did. That was probably the second track we ever did as a group, Area 13, when we first put it under a name after working together. And at that time we did have, Bus on the crew. You know, he's still an affiliate, but it's just because of logistics is the only reason. It was just, he lives in Tennessee. But mad shout out to Hubris,
Big shout out to Bus, man. And a big shout out to my nigga Watkins up there in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Holding it down with the real shit.
Yeah. But we put that track together, man. It came out right after the first track we did, which was Listen to Us Speak, and that was Rise, Me and Needles. And then we added Bus right after that, and then came Unmatchable, man. And that track's fucking nuts.
That track is all NBC 62. Real drums. None of that computer shit.
Oh yeah,
I was popping and cutting, baby.
I can definitely tell with the quality and the way it was put together. It's on some real grimy shit. And let's go ahead and let all the listeners hear it. We're gonna start with the song "Magical," you feel me? And then immediately right after we'll come on the Green Dragon. And as soon as that's over, we'll go ahead and come back and continue our interview with DJ Needles and Hazmat 13, representing Los Angeles and Arizona. You feel me? The group Area 13, you feel me? And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first track, which is Unmatchable. You are listening to Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. I am your gracious host, Just Hits, and you are listening to www.jamcityamerica.com. Let's go ahead and put our microphones on mute and enjoy this music. Here we go. Right there. That's dope right there, you feel me? That was a Green Dragon by the homies Hazmat and Area 13, you feel me? Putting it down, holding it down with that good traditional hip-hop, you feel me? And you are listening to Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. It's your boy Just Hits, and the show is exclusively brought to you here tonight by www.jamcityamerica.com. As always, www.jamcityamerica.com. Again, tune in every single Monday and Wednesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you dig? Right here, strictly on jamcityamerica.com. And if you want to listen off your telephonic device, in case the website is freezing up on you, I know some people have a little bit of trouble listening off their keeping the website off their telephonic device. So if you happen to run into that issue, it's all good. It's no problem. Just go ahead and download the free application TuneIn Radio. Add Jam City America to your favorites, and then again, go ahead and listen to me every single Monday and Wednesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Got the homies Hazmat and DJ Needles representing Area 13 in the house with me, and they are my special guests here tonight on Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. What's good with you folks?
What's good? What's happening?
Oh, doing good. Hey, really good music right there, you dig? I can tell you guys definitely do a good job of following in that traditional sound of hip hop. You feel me? When I listen to your music, I definitely get that feeling of that real good underground sound. You feel me? I definitely hear the scratches on there. I definitely hear the the wavy lyrical in the background, lyrical content.
Yeah.
A very good mixture of a lot of good shit. You feel me? And really hot fire right there. Good stuff, y'all.
Thank you.
And as y'all mentioned earlier, and again, I'll direct this question to the both of y'all. You feel me? I know you guys have both mentioned you've been in this game for a minute and you've been doing your thing. Talk to me about some of your struggles. Talk to me about some of the hardships that you've had to endure since being in this game, and also at the same time, talk to me also about what keeps you motivated and what keeps you going in this game, knowing that it's a very competitive industry. Either one of you guys can go ahead and start. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. Definitely in the house.
Basically, for me, what keeps me going flat out is, I love making the music. First and foremost, I've been making the music with or without a record deal. I continue to make music because I love making the music that I'm making with the group, and I love the traditional sound, and that will always be a part of my life. The struggles that I went through is just, the whole industry's changed. It's just the whole marketing structure has changed, the trends have changed, the pay-to-play scenario, so it's made it a lot harder to get live gigs, to get more fans. But, as we continue to move, I think that 2013 has been a breakout year for us. We got a lot of opportunities starting to make themselves available for the group Area 13. And, it's 5 years in the making. Nothing happens overnight. So that's my 2 cents.
All right, and DJ?
Yeah, man, struggling, man. Like I said, I was in it way, like I said, I was in it before the rule got signed. I was in it before all this shiny shit. And like I said, I was in a group who was there. Like I said, X Factor was there, this group I was in. And that was like the most closest I've been, but got the heartbreak because it was a decision between us and Jurassic 5. The Interscope was with Jurassic 5. But it wasn't to my doing. I was with somebody else. I was with somebody other company, and they had my fate in their hands, and they blew it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, really let me down, but I always loved hip-hop. It's like, even though whatever is happening, man, music is my drug. You could ask my girl, you could ask my family. I always had drum sets, turntables, work my ass off, and DJ and make music. You know what I'm saying? And like now, it's just been like a blessing. I got hooked up, like I said, with Hal, Rob, my man, Slang Bang Boogie.
Yeah. Shout out to Hazmat.
Yeah. And it's like, everything been right now, like on a positive thing, because I left it up to God. And I told him, look, I got the talent, you blessed me with the talent. Nobody taught me nothing. I knew homies who was doing this back in the day. They had bills and shit, but they wouldn't show me nothing. The only thing they showed me was their fucking royalty checks and shit like that. You feel me? Rub it in my face. But it was like, you know what? It's all good. Because one day I'm gonna be doing something anyway because I have faith in myself. I have faith in God. He didn't give me talent to do this to waste it. And I feel there's something I gotta do to give back. He gave this to me, so I gotta give something back. And I gotta do this hip hop. Something positive. Not no bullshit. And I refuse, like I said, you want to pay me for some clickety clank, whatever, but you're not going to get that. I like the traditional shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm a straight hip-hop head, man. Good rhymes and good film music. No negative, bro. No dumbed-down music over here, man. No, we want to send a positive message and positive vibes, man. Love this thing, hip-hop, man. Fuck that. I love it.
Word.
Direct this again. I want to go ahead and direct this next question to the both of you. Again, and this will be based off your own personal opinion and the way what you've been through, what you've seen in this music game. And this is in regards to a new artist that's coming into the game. What would you, as two veterans who've been in this game for been in this game doing this thing for a minute now, what advice or what would you like to say, or what would you like for these new bucks who are entering this game to know before they jump into the game? What is important for them to understand, and what is important for them to know before they actually begin making music and putting CDs and all that good shit out there? What should they know before they dive headfirst into this business?
To know the traditions and the history. I mean, I find it funny that other countries have more respect for the traditions and the legends of hip-hop and what it is to the culture than here where it was started. There's more respect to I guess, the heritage of hip-hop and its roots. Abroad, than it is here, and I mean, I think that's pretty sad. Pretty sad.
Man, look, tell you right now, learn the history of hip-hop.
Yeah.
Don't tell me, play some old school and then tell me Snoop Dogg is old school. No. Now he's old school. Some of these young guys. But learn the history. Learn who Kool Herc is. Learn why they started hip-hop, African Bambaataa. Learn the hip, just like anybody, just like guys who study, like I know Eric Clapton, all these great guitar players, and all these people in these bands, they study the hip, they like the real blues players. They study music. And I think that's what's lacking in hip-hop. They're not, the kids don't, they think that, Kool Money, all these guys, that old shit. Yeah, without them dudes, you would not be able to wear skinny jeans, you jackass.
Or just broad. Just broad.
Yeah.
Theo was talking about this swinging.
My thing, seriously, learn the history of everything. I mean, the history, break dancing, graffiti, everything.
You should know who the human beatbox is, man. That's all I can say.
You should know. If anybody asks you anything like, hey man, like you know about back in the day, you know about the graffiti, you know about 5-5, you know about
5-5,
you know about the dominant trade. What was that symbolizing? Why they did it? You know, and all of us connected. Like you said, hip hop is a culture, man.
Yep.
That's my take. I don't know who started that shit.
Now it's just commercialized pop music.
The American Idol effect. Everybody's using the American Idol formula. It's just disgusting.
Yep. It is disgusting.
It is very hurtful to the rest of us who love hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
It's a slap form of
slap in the face. Well put. It is a slap in the face. And the dumbing down of society.
Yes, sir.
A combination of a lot of shit right on that. That is a factor that does have a lot to do with that right there, man.
That's the number one thing is like we can dumb down these people with this low frequency music that don't make no damn sense. Once I see they let a motherfucker like Rick Ross walk around with his shirt on stage, that was like, that's the craziest shit.
That shit is disgusting,
on, man.
Bro.
That's not
disgusting. I can almost throw up thinking about that right now. You're right about that. Why the fuck are they letting him walk around with his shirt off? It's not like he's a well-built guy like 50 Cent was, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Are you trying to screw with our minds? Are you
I don't know. Lying on the mic.
See, that's the way the machine works, in the way they got people tuned in on that frequency and brainwashed. Motherfuckers is accepting it. You should have motherfuckers stand up and go, man, hell no. Nigga, put a shirt on, it's a cologne. We don't want to see you walk around with fat. Nigga, I'm fat. I don't want to watch myself walk around without no shirt on. Why the fuck you walk around with the shirt off? And it's ignorant. But society accepts all of it. They've been brainwashed and stuff.
Yep.
Like, that's it. So it's hard. We're in an uphill battle here with this hip hop, because I think it's really trying to come back to some real shit and substance. But you got the people who's like, fuck that. We're not trying to have that right now.
And it's also the audience. These kids are just they're just mesmerized by the bullshit, absolute bullshit. Thinking how many youths are going to jail over
over dumb shit,
imitating some of these rap stars. So pretty stupid.
And before we get into the next track, I'm going to go ahead and actually play two of them back to back. I'm going to go ahead and get into We Vote for Shit first, and then I'm going to go and play Dark Minds. Very dope tracks right there. I know my listeners are going to love it. I just want to ask one more question before we go ahead and get into the music. And again, I'm going to dedicate this to the both of y'all. Is it better for an individual, somebody getting into the rap game, is it better for an individual to start out his career with a group, or is it better for that person to just continue their career as a solo artist? In your opinion, is the group thing better, or is it just better to come out as a solo artist and just do your own thing?
Wow, that's a tough one. I like the group thing. The group thing is cool because when it works, when the group thing works, it's a beautiful thing. But it takes, you have to have that mindset of team, and there's a lot of eyes, out there, I mean, I like working, in a team environment. I would say, if you can find the right people to put your trust into, but don't trust everybody. I guess that would be my word of advice,
Yeah, man, my thing is, I've been involved with groups all the time. It's been like, I haven't worked, until I met Haz, I never really worked with one person, but I find it in a group, I think it's good, because if you do have a weak link, you know what I'm saying, and you got potential, or you have the other person who brings his level, you know what I'm saying, because my thing is, I put it in the picture, like the Wu, and like River's formula was, okay, you have 7 guys with, in X Factor, we had 7 MCs, 6 MCs. And all them guys try to outright each other, like in-house competition. When one guy go in the booth, you know, like, we write a song, he'll do it. Them guys like, oh shit, I can't come with. And I think it elevates the project and elevates everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, solo guy, yeah, you know, you just writing for you, you know what you feel. But I think if you coming out, if you have a homeboy and if he got potential, you think he could run with it, most definitely, yeah. Come out with the group thing, you know.
And I just like the whole, you know, with the group, that let's say you have 3 different people on a track, it layers like a different sound for each verse, like, and the chemistry between the individuals on the track. You know, like personally, I'll give it, my example would be, I think Most Def and Talib Kweli were better together than a solo artist. Personally, just for my own taste, they're both amazing solo artists too, but I like the contrast of their styles when they were doing, you know, when they were groups.
I agree with that. That was the best album. You know?
Yeah, by far.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and play the next 2 tracks. You feel me? The first one we're gonna go ahead and get into is "We Vote for Shit," and then the next one is gonna be "Dark Mind." You dig? Gentlemen, go ahead and give us a brief introduction about these 2 songs before I play it for my listening audience.
Shout out to Simon Phoenix. That was another one of our earlier tracks. It's on some dark, grimy shit as usual. Real hip hop. And what was the other track? We Vote for Shit was dope. Had live guitar, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Big up to my man Demo for the guitar.
Get into the first one, "We Vote for Shit," and after that, "Dark Minds" by Hazmat 13 and DJ Needles representing Area 13. You are listening to Hip Hop Elements All City Radio. It's your boy Just Hits, and the show is exclusively brought to you here tonight by www.jamcityamerica.com. You dig? Tune in every single Monday and Wednesday night from 7 to 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on www.jamcityamerica.com. Phone lines are always open if you want to go ahead and call in and holler at us. You feel me? It's area code 510-470-6848. Once again, the call-in number is 510-470-6848. You dig? Tonight I'm joined by my very special guest in the house with me here tonight, the homie Hazmat 13 and DJ Needles. You feel me? Representing Area 13. What's the word?
Ooh, man, those 2 last jams were hot.
Hot ones. We do a very good job of holding down that real grimy, dark sound. You feel me? That's a sound that I'm very familiar with myself. It's a sound that I particularly grew up loving. You feel me? I grew up listening to music like that a lot. You feel me? And again, you guys definitely have not lost the tradition and the meaning of what that kind of sound is. You feel me? So definitely kudos for doing that. Real shit. Exactly. And with just about 5 more minutes remaining on our show here tonight, Hazmat DJ Needles looking on towards the future. And again, this next question will be directed to the both of y'all. Personally, as far as where you guys stand, where you guys see the game going, how do you see hip hop and rap music evolving and changing within the next couple of years? Where do you see it going to? Just in the next couple of years that are coming. What do you see coming about? How do you see it changing? Where do you see it going? Holla at us.
Feel that one first.
Yeah. Word up. Well, what I see it, man, like, you got these new cats coming. You got, Kendrick Lamar stirred up a hornet's nest. But you know what? He touched a nerve because everybody was slipping and bullshitting. He didn't mean, I don't think he meant actually if he was the king, but what he said sparked the nerve, made all these cats like, look, yeah, you sleeping on this sports shit. But I see it going back because from the few things I've been listening, because I'm a DJ first of all, I do my own little show, and I listen to a lot of music, and a lot of the music is actually going back to the basics, you know what I'm saying? Good music, good film music, if people are really trying to bring back that, either message or just good vibe music where you can put on the record or put on, turn on your computer and listen to some good music. And I see that it's coming back around. That's why I'm so confident with Area 13, because he fit that pocket. Because he's anti-establishment.
Anti-swag movement.
We're trying to bring it back to good film music and, and some of the music, give me some lessons, man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel good about hip-hop. I think it's going to make a comeback, man. I really do.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. I think, the cookie cutters, their days are numbered, because that's it just gets stale. When everybody sounds the same, nobody wants to hear it anymore, I can hear this, if I put on mainstream radio, I'll hear the same 10 songs, if that many songs playing over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. And, I think people need to wake up, man, because, that music really deserves to be in like a strip club. It has no business in hip-hop. It's some nonsense. It's nonsense.
Okay, as far as what does the future hold for Hazmat, DJ Needles, and Area 13? Other than the DVD that you had mentioned previously in the interview, Hazmat, what does the future hold for you as far as this music shit goes? And what are your future plans as far as doing your thing, maintaining, holding it down, and continuing to pursue your dream and your future?
What's in the future? Right now, I'm about to drop a sequel to my last mixtape called The B-Sides of Mr. White Folks, and that's coming out. I think I'm going to drop it next Monday. We're also working currently on our debut album for Area 13, which is going to be The Signs of Intelligence. That should be dropping real soon. A lot of more video production, because recently got Final Cut Pro, and we got enough cameras now, so we can start shooting videos for all the tracks that we're going to put together for that album. And that's probably, at the beginning of the year, I'm probably going to try to put out a debut solo album called The Return of Mr. White Folks. Yep.
Area 13.
Area 13.
Area 13, and like I said, I got a couple of mixtapes I'm going to throw out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but my focus right now is on Signs of Intelligence. And like I said, I hooked up. Look, let me give a big shout out to my man Kojima over there in Japan. I'm selling beats over in Japan with my man Kojima. Good looking out. And what I'm saying, man, like, my thing is all about putting Area 13 on the map and bringing my skills so everybody can teach the skills what I do and what I bring to hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? And just bringing that real, raw essence of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Different. Trying to stay different, you know what I'm saying? DJ Needles. Keep your ears open. Keep your ears open. Area 13, Plain Bay Boogie. Banging on Keys, go get him. Some Dap Tips, Banging on Keys, Volume 1. Produced by DJ Needles and his boy Woodchains. Go big up to my man Ross. I want to say peace to everybody in the squad. Big up to KO. Conflict. Big up to my new granddaughter and all of that shit. And I want to give you a big up. Have me on your show, man. I appreciate it.
I'm taking the time to for joining us here today. You know what I mean? I know you guys got a busy schedule. You guys are doing a lot of music, putting that DVD together and all that good stuff. And I'm actually glad that you guys are independently functioning and doing your own thing, and creating your own opportunities. You know what I mean? The show exists for people like y'all. You feel me? Independent artists out there doing their thing, not giving a fuck about the mainstream. We don't give a fuck about the major labels. We don't need them. We finna do our own thing, get our own shit, and push our own stuff. You know what I mean? That's the way to do it. You guys are
that's the one. I have to say, that's the one good thing that has happened with technology is now, there is a market and you don't need to have the big label behind you. Right. And sell out your soul.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right,
I'd like to throw out a couple links real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. For your final shout out.
.com/Hazmat13. You can find my old previous joints on previous mixtapes I dropped, mostly comprised of tracks that DJ Needles did back when we first met. I also want to let you know that the Area 13 website should be up and coming very soon. It's under construction. Hazmat13.com. That also is under construction, but the mailing list function is up and running, so you can go check that out. And it will definitely, you can find us also on Django, Area 13, Hazmat 13 Flash, playing all Area 13 music.
Well, Indie Boom too, baby. Yep. Needleworks. DJ Needles on Indie Boom. Big up to my man, Born Divine, representing the Woo.
SoundCloud too. We on SoundCloud also.